Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. 90% of people with gastritis make these mistakes. Today, we're diving into the world of gastritis, or as some people know it, stomach inflammation. Yes, that pesky irritation that makes your stomach feel like it's on fire. Let's get into the top 9 mistakes that 90% of people with gastritis make. Mistake number 1. Eating spicy food. Who doesn't love a little heat? But here's the thing. Chili peppers contain capsaicin, and this is where the trouble starts. Capsaicin is what gives peppers their kick, but it can also be a little, let's say, aggressive on your stomach lining. Imagine inviting a fiery guest into your stomach, who then overstays their welcome and decides to redecorate. Because trust me, capsaicin isn't the friend your stomach wants before coffee. Which leads us to our next mistake. Mistake number 2. Drinking too much coffee. Coffee lovers, you're not going to like this, but drinking too much coffee can make gastritis worse. I know coffee is life. Believe me, I get it. But here's why we need to be careful with our favorite morning pick-me-up. Caffeine increases stomach acid production. And as we know, too much acid is a recipe for gastritis disaster. Think of your stomach as a boiling pot. More acid equals more boiling. And that's not great news if you already have inflammation down there. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up coffee entirely, but maybe just consider a little less, or switch to a gentler option like decaf. Or better yet, drink a warm herbal tea. But speaking of tea, mistake number 3. Drinking tea. Yes, even tea isn't innocent in this story. As much as I love a good cup of tea, we have to be mindful of its effects on gastritis. Tea, whether it's black, green, or even some herbal teas, can stimulate acid production too. Mistake number 4. Eating sour foods. Now let's talk about sour foods. If you have gastritis, you might want to put down the lemon. I know lemons are delicious, but they can be a bit harsh on an already irritated stomach. Acidic foods like citrus fruits, tomatoes, and vinegar can really stir up trouble for your stomach lining. They increase acidity, and that can lead to more pain and inflammation. So, if you're prone to gastritis, maybe save the sour for your personality, not your plate. Mistake number 5. Drinking alcohol. Alright, party people, let's talk about alcohol. Drinking alcohol often, or in large quantities, can make gastritis worse. And I know this isn't what you want to hear, but it's important. Why is alcohol a problem? Well, it can ramp up stomach acid production and irritate the stomach lining. It's like giving your stomach a double shot of trouble. Beer, wine, cocktails, it all has the potential to cause issues. So, if you must indulge, moderation is key. Or, consider an alcohol-free cocktail. Your stomach will thank you. And who knows, you might discover a new favorite drink. Mistake number 6. Smoking. Next up is smoking. Now, I know we've all heard about the dangers of smoking for our lungs and overall health, but did you know it's also terrible for gastritis?
Not only is it bad for your lungs, but the nicotine in cigarettes can irritate your stomach lining too.
It weakens the muscle that helps prevent stomach acid from backing up into your esophagus, and that's a recipe for heartburn and discomfort. So think of quitting as a win-win.
You're saving your lungs and your stomach. It's a big decision, but it's one of the best things you can do for your health. Mistake number 7. Stress. Stress is another big one. We often underestimate the impact stress has on our bodies, especially our digestive systems. Both physical and mental stress can trigger acid production, making your gastritis worse. Whether it's work stress, family stress, or even relationship stress, winks. Your stomach responds. It releases hormones that can increase acid production, and over time, this can lead to inflammation. So, take a deep breath, meditate, try some yoga, or find another activity that helps you unwind. Even a little bit of relaxation can do wonders for your stomach. Don't let stress be the silent trigger for your gastritis. Mistake number 8. Skipping meals or irregular eating. Skipping meals or not eating at regular times is a big no-no when it comes to gastritis. Your stomach thrives on routine, and when you don't feed it regularly, it can cause problems. When you skip meals, acid can build up and worsen your gastritis. Imagine your stomach is like a car engine. It needs fuel to run smoothly. So make sure you eat regular meals throughout the day. Even if you're busy, your stomach doesn't take breaks. Mistake number 9. Using painkillers and steroid drugs. Finally, let's talk about medications. Certain medications can impact gastritis, so it's essential to be aware of potential side effects. If you're taking a lot of painkillers like aspirin or using steroid drugs, these can increase acid production and irritate the stomach lining. Painkillers in particular are harsh on the stomach lining. So if you need to use these meds, definitely talk to your doctor about options to protect your stomach. They can often prescribe something to keep your acid levels down while you're on these medications, minimizing the impact on your gastritis. Alright, that's a wrap. If you have gastritis, try to avoid these common mistakes. Your stomach will thank you, and maybe you'll avoid some of those uncomfortable moments after eating. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me which of these mistakes surprised you the most. The more you know about gastritis and what triggers your symptoms, the better equipped you'll be to make choices that support your gut health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.